Hey, what's up guys? This is Lion. So today is day number 3 for our 365-day video log thing that I'm doing. And who knows, maybe I'll even do it beyond this year. But this year I'm doing it every day as often as I can. Hopefully I will not miss a day. So today we are going to be doing the topic of drawing on my computer here. And I don't think I've ever shown anybody like how I draw on my screen. So I'm going to do like an over the shoulder. Yeah, so I'm going to be like this and you're going to be like that. So we're going to do that. You guys get to see me draw. And I'm also going to be recording on my computer the whole thing. So if you want to like see the illustration after I'm done with it, I'll give you a link so you can check it out. All right, let's begin. Woohoo! Here we go. I just have to boost my chair up a little bit. So, for the most part, whenever I'm drawing, I'm always got my headset on. I know you're not going to be able to see this, but here's my headset I'm putting in front of my screen. And so I put this on, usually listen to music. But for the reason I'm putting it on this time is because usually when I'm drawing and I do my illustrations, I'm like recording my sound via the microphone on the headset. And in this case, I'll be doing the same, and then I'll use it as like the voiceover for what you guys will see when you watch the video in my video log. So right now I'm just drawing some random lines. And we've got like 10 minutes or so of recording time. I think my camera like automatically stops recording after like 15 minutes, and then you have to like restart it. I'm not quite sure why that is. I don't know if it's like the card or just because my camera is an old one. Not really so old, but I'm sure there's a lot of cameras out there that can just record for like an hour or something. For the purpose of this video, we're totally just doing a quick sketch so you can see what I draw and how I do it. So right now I'm drawing on a Wacom Cintiq. This thing is like a 60-pound monitor that I can draw directly on. It's really cool. It's a big time saver as far as drawing goes, because back in the day I would always use an Intuos. And an Intuos is just like a flat board, has no screen on it. You would draw on, you would look at your actual other monitor to see where the mouse was going. And sometimes, it just took a little while for you to, relocate where the mouse cursor was, and then draw your drawing. So, but the funny thing is using this, the Cintiq, it actually took a little while to get used to. Just because, you think it's going to be like, oh, it's going to be like paper and pen. But in actuality, it's not. It's sort of like, I don't know. It's a little different. But, yeah, once you get used to it, it's a lot faster. So I'm just drawing some random stuff. I really have no idea what this thing is. Sort of like a smashed weird human face with a nose really too far out. Let me do something again. I'm going to delete that one. Let's just draw some lines real fast, because one of the things that happens is like, unless I'm like really focused, I'm like, oh man, I have some ideas of what I want to draw, then I'll have something. But for this video, I'm just gonna go searching, and by searching I mean I'm drawing a bunch of lines on the screen, and then I hope that I will find something in here. So right now I'm drawing in a program called Adobe Illustrator. And it's a vector-based illustration program. So no matter what size I make this at, I can like zoom in, and the lines will always stay nice and sharp. There's no like weird pixel or things called rasteration, where like the pixels will start showing up and it starts to look really poopy. Poopy pants. Nobody likes poopy pants drawings. And alright, so I'm in here, and so I made these lines, and let's see, did I see anything? because I have no idea. So I'm just like looking for shapes that my brain can identify with. And, you know, if it wants to come up with something brand new, then we can, you know, use that shape, and that'll be our piece. Just gonna move this over to the center here. So even though I'm using my pen on the screen, I still have the keyboard down here because I know all my keyboard shortcuts. And my keyboard, I don't know if it's showing up on the screen, but I'm going to lift it up real quick. See, it's lit up. So I can see my keys all the time, and anytime I want to go to a hotkey to like use a different brush or, you know, use like an arrow or do an undo, I could do all of that through the keyboard. So, alright. So, I can't really say anything right now. I'm just going to change the color of this so it's gray, and we'll lock that layer up. I'll go back to default colors. Maybe I'll just try to make this a little lighter because it's still too dark for us to see like a good contrast. Ooh. So let's darken that. Go back to the blot brush, and I think I see some sort of weird face in here, so I'm going to go with what I see, or I think I see. Boom. And I'm curious to know, you know, you guys are going to watch this video in my daily video log, and you're going to see it on my actual art video page on YouTube. So I'm curious to know if you're going to like this behind the shoulder shot, or if it really sort of sucks, because I have a feeling I need to be a lot closer with the camera, like right over the shoulder, in order for you to get the best detail of what I'm doing. So what I see in here is I see like this, like some sort of animal. I don't know if it's a dog or a cow or a horse or just some sort of weird animal of some sort. Big, huge nose. So I'm just going to go in here and utilize what I see, or what I think I see. Give it some little freckle thingies. I don't even know what these things are called, but if you're some sort of dog owner or pet, or if I remember to look it up myself, you can let me know what these things are. Where the whiskers come out. You know what I'm talking about. What are these things? What are these little black dots? It's like a pet's blackheads on their face, like we have on our nose. Mm-hmm. So, gosh, I'm going to be repeating myself if I totally forgot that I said this, but one of the things is, like, I did the vlog for day 1 and day 2, and day 2, oh my gosh, you know, you guys get to see some exercise, you got to see some 3 unboxings, I did a little, like, movie review thing, but I was thinking, you know, because most of what I do is, or most of what I did yesterday was, like, a whole bunch of different things, I think I gotta, like, stick to, like, one topic. Doing a video log is a bit of work. Like, and I don't mean like it only takes me like 15 minutes to like edit this stuff. Sometimes it takes a little longer. Yesterday, I mean, it was like a couple of hours of editing because, you know, I'm trying to make something that's a little entertaining for you guys and a little bit of work for me just because, you know, I want to learn more about video editing. And I think if I put too many topics into the video, you guys will be like, dude, you know, or, you know, you guys will be bored maybe because there's too much stuff to watch, or maybe it's just too time consuming, you can't watch the whole thing. So if I just do one topic, boom, we get the topic done, and bam, it's great. All right, so I'm gonna like turn off that layer I had. So I hope you saw where I got the shapes from. You're definitely gonna see it on my line detail page on YouTube because you're gonna have a close-up shot of my screen that's being recorded right now. So we've got this cool dog face already starting. Undo. And I gotta do this fast because I know my camera's just going to stop recording all of a sudden, and then somewhere along the lines, we're going to be missing footage. You guys are going to be like, what? I missed all that. Meanwhile, there's this drawing out on the internet that somehow got made without you getting to see how it got made. So we're still recording on the camera, still recording on my computer. I'm going to give this guy like a cool main thing going on. Maybe it's like a lion. Yeah. I don't know where would his ear be located. Yeah, so, I don't know. If you've looked at a lot of my artwork in the past, especially when I don't have a goal in mind of what I want to make, like, I'll just be drawing lines, and then randomly, like, something will just come up out of nowhere. Like, I didn't expect to draw that. And, like, sometimes the artwork is, like, really good. I'm like, whoa, that's cool. Like, pretty awesome for something I didn't even think about doing before I started drawing it. So this guy's sort of breaking off of the outside the canvas area, but that's okay. So, guys that are watching my line detail page on YouTube, question for you. What would you like to see me draw? Please let me know in the comments. And those who are watching me on my blog video, let me know what you'd like to see me video blog about. If there's something that interests you, that interests me, you know my interest, videos, art, horror movies, science fiction, things like that. Art, comic books, video games. If you have something that you want me to blog about, let me know in the comments, and I will try to do that in my next blog. Alright? Pretty zany looking. Alright, so quickly we're going to get some colors in here. And whenever you hear me go, some of you might be young out there watching this, but there was a character, or group of characters, named Beavis and Butthead back in the day on this channel on television called MTV. And they would always laugh like that. Yeah. And for those of you that don't know me too well, I love making weird noises and sound effects and just having fun, being goofy. Alright. We're still recording. Woohoo! That means my camera's doing all right, and my disk space is doing all right on that camera. By the way, I apologize. Yesterday I did all of the video recording on my cell phone. I found that it makes it a bit quicker to bring all my files down from the cloud, because once I take photos or videos on my phone, it automatically goes to the cloud, and then from there I just bring it down onto my computer. So it goes a lot faster. I am. Alright, so I'm just going to fill in all this stuff here. Boom. And I'm going to turn that on, do this. We're going to do a quick shading layer of shade. Boop, boop. Alright, blue color. Where's like that Pathfinder thingy bobbing? Oh, here we go. Opacity. There, we'll use that. So quickly we'll do some shading. I don't know where we'll put the shade. Let's turn the lights on the left side of the screen over here. I don't know if I have to flip this camera. It looks weird on the viewfinder that I'm looking at. But there we go. So I'll put the shading on the right side. Boom, 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 boom. So quickly we'll do this. Yeah. So now, yesterday I was doing it with the cell phone recording. And today we're back on my DSLR. In case anyone's wondering, it's a Canon T3i. I bought it a few years back because I wanted to make movies and stuff. And so here I am making movies for YouTube. And I even made some like cool like production quality freelance stuff I did for a YouTube video client of mine. She goes by the handle of NY Skin Goddess. That's her business name. So you could take a look at what I did for her. YouTube.com/NY Skin Goddess. And let me know what you think of the work I did over there. Boom. Alright, so now we're gonna boom, boom. Do that. Opacity's up. And so now I'm gonna put a little light in here. I didn't put any color on the nose. I gotta do that real fast before this video runs out. But guys, if you're watching this on the video blog for News for Now, my News for Now blog, and for some reason the video just cuts out, remember you can watch the rest of this on my YouTube page for my artwork. It's youtube.com/line detail. I'm sure one of my buddies out there that does illustration and uses Illustrator is going to look at this video and he's going to be like, dude, why'd you do your colors or your illustration this way or that way? And of course, I'm going to be like, well, this is what I know how to do. So if you're watching this, you already know my answer. But maybe you can give me some pointers on my next video using Illustrator, and that'd be cool. And I can share with y'all. Let's go up one more layer, add a little bit more light. Boom, boom, boom. It's cool. So this is like a cell shading way of coloring this dude. All right. And we'll go back down here. Still recording, good. Alright, so I got a little quiet, but that's what happens sometimes. I get into thought when I'm coloring, drawing, or whatever. Alright, so one more layer, and this would be white. Nope, not white. Control X? Nope, Shift X? Let's see if that worked. Boop! Yeah, there we go. So we get some little highlights here. Some white highlights. And put a little bit in his eye. Boop, boop. I'm going to move that layer up so this way it's on top of everything. Cool. Yeah. Sweet. Sweet child of mine. Oh, sweet child of mine. Alright. Little Guns N' Roses popped into my head from saying that. Sweet. Cool. Alright guys, so this was just a quickie thing just to show you what I've done. I'm not 100% proud of this piece, but you know what? It was fun to do. Let me just draw something even more crazy. What's a good color to put in here? Like this here. And we'll, zoop, zoop. Ugh, it's coming out of his face. We don't want that. Come back out. No, can't do that. Can't do that. Oh yeah. Still recording. See, I'm like multitasking here, guys. And illustrating and recording at the same time with a camera. Alright, cool guys. Thanks for checking out the illustration. Sorry guys that there was a couple of breaks during the video of me recording my illustration work. Just the file just got filled up, so it ran out of time. So anyhow, you missed the end of it. You will be able to catch the whole illustration on youtube.com/line detail. So take a look at that and let me know what you think. And as always, please subscribe and feel free to share any tips or share the video or whatever you want to do. Alright, thanks guys. Peace. That's news for now. I apologize that there was a little bit of breaks, a little bit of there was a little bit of a that was it. Alright guys, so I decided I want to take a look at the scale because I said I was about 190 when I started this video log, and I have actually no idea what I currently weigh. So this is day 3, just checking out the video log before I do some exercise. Let's see what the pound says. Dun, 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 dun. Holy, is that for real? 196? Alright, time for exercise.